Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. I'm very happy to see you.
Me too. Me too.
Excellent, excellent.
I've had some signals and things over the past week or so that were kind of strange, but also kind of indicated to me some things about you, about your. I get your very strong power and sense of beingness. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
it was cool.
Fantastic. Well, I take it as a positive sign. Usually, when we're at the brink of some monumental achievement, then the opposition comes in, tries
Mm.
to somehow mess with the process. It goes as far as even electronics messing up, the internet
Mm.
dropping, equipment
Mm.
not working. But I'm greatly looking forward to our work together. And so uh, let's dive right into it. So before we start, is there something in particular you'd like us to focus on today?
I have a list of questions
Okay.
of various different magnitudes. So I don't know. I mean, I could go through the list of questions. I think you could also probably sense like where there's a need of most attention. Um, I don't know. There's lots of things I want to cover. I don't know that we'll have
Okay.
enough time. Um,
I don't have other bookings for today, so let's go until we're both happy that we've done a good job. So
okay.
I'm not gonna give you a time limit for today's session. So if you find this agreeable, let's do the energy car wash. So I'll
Mhm.
go through all the major centers in the vessel, see if there's anything that shouldn't be there, or alternatively, if there's any upgrades that would benefit you. And
Mhm.
then after that, let's see what energy strings we can pull and what we can reveal about your journey, about your mission, your gifts, and so on. And
Okay.
then we'll focus on anything that is left unanswered for you.
Cool. Cool.
Okay,
Sounds good.
excellent. Okay, so if you have any sage or Palo Santo or some sort of incense, if not, I'm going to do it on behalf of both of us, just cleansing the energy.
Okay. Yeah. All I have are two stones. I'm
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, we'll give some special care to those also. Charge them with some nice energy. Okay, so uh, got a lovely, lovely smell of Palo Santo going. Your energy is very positive. It's very delightful. So I'm going to now add some sound cleansing, but this is also like an initial diagnostic, seeing what I'm picking up from the sound depending on how the bowl sings for us. Okay. Well, that didn't take very long. Immediately, I'm getting high priest energy. Majority of incarnations, you would have been in a masculine body, more than feminine. But high priest, very, very dedicated to spiritual education, having mastered many things yourself, on the process of educating not just the rich and wealthy, but the most impoverished of the society. And so you have done this for many, many lifetimes. So if you feel that you have this caring nature, the gift of patience and understanding and empathy, of being able to express things that are fundamentally complicated and profound to others in a easy to access and understandable way. This is the most prominent flavor of your soul, the energy of your soul. So enrichment through knowledge, basically lifting people up out of difficulty through wisdom, helping them see the patterns that are plaguing them. So this would be going back a long time, many Egyptian lifetimes. I'm getting for you the great temple of Karnak. Over many incarnations, you would have been among the most revered teachers, not very much into the acquisition of wealth, and so for that you would have been scorned or pushed aside, not going with the status quo, which would have been the accumulation of wealth, spirituality only for the rich. So you would have gone against this very strongly. So that's the immediate set of images, pieces of information that I'm getting for you. Okay, so that was strong, and this is very, very clear even in this lifetime for you.
You're so spot on that I have no words because
I'm getting goosebumps. I like to show this. You see, you
yeah, me too.
can't fake this kind of thing. I feel great friendship towards you, as I have also spent a number of lifetimes in
I
dedication
feel like
to
I know
this.
you.
I think so
When I
too.
was preparing to have a session with you, I kept thinking like master, and it's very hard for me to say that because I've met a lot of masters and they're not
Yes.
masters.
I think we have taught each other in different roles many times over. There's a deep soul friendship. This goes very, very far back.
Mm.
So that's the initial. That's the initial. So, with your permission, I would like to connect to your energy. Let's do the energy car wash, and let's see what happened. Let's see if there's anything that doesn't belong, and alternatively, if there's something that could be upgraded for you. So, do I have your permission? May I begin?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So, calling to my beloved, Nefer, Nefer, the source of all sources, of all things in all domains, pulling in that primordial consciousness so that this healing will be aligned with your highest good and the highest good of all. Okay, immediately, soul star. So I'm going to start with the soul star. It is abnormal in its strength. This is your superpower. Maybe you have others, we'll see. But this is quite unusual. It's not just a little center connecting higher realms, higher dimensions or domains to the physicality of your being. This is incorporating the higher domains and physicality and your entire vessel for that matter. So connection to spirit, the divine realm, your infinite self, this is your superpower. And it's online, powerfully so, in a way that's going to make it almost impossible to deny. No matter what damage you may have sustained across the ocean of time, you're tapped in. You're tapped in. Okay, so connected to source, yes. Angelic beings, yes. Ascended masters, yes. All above, yes. Very powerful This is something that would also naturally attract darkness, but it seems that the nature of the energy you're bringing in would transmute these beings. As they approach, it slowly softens them. By the time they reach you, they're going, ah, I found home. This is very, very beautiful, very pristine, sublime, a very gentle and graceful energy. Okay, so let's look at the energetic structure. So the bridge between the soul star and crown, I shouldn't even be looking for that. The connection is there. So let's just focus on the crown itself. For lack of a better word, I'm perceiving bruising, as if you've been through battle, as if you've been through hardship, and it's left like a bruise on the skin. Something painful, something not very nice. And this would heal pretty quickly, but let's give you a helping hand with that. Amidst such divine beauty, this is unbecoming. So all I can say for this, my dear friend, keep the wisdom, because it's there to teach us something, some extra mastery, and throw the rest away. Who cares who said what and who did what? It's all a game anyway, with the exception of the lessons we learn. That enhances us eternally. So I'm going to use Magnolia. This is divine feminine energy, very, very soft, like a mother gently rocking her baby, that kind of nourishing, soothing energy. So focusing on the crown, just healing, bringing in healing for you. Okay, before I just go ahead, you've got a Nordic connection, a Nordic aspect, a feminine deity energy, warrior energy. This is different to your Egyptian lifetimes. Shield maiden, powerful warrior, complete badass. Like if your sword broke, you'll use your axe. If that falls, you'll use your teeth and claws. That is the kind of fierce energy, a very unique feminine energy. But this is very much needed now in this world. This is something that the kind of mid-level darkness, all the demons and the wrong elementals, they fear very greatly. It's like the energy of Kali, the destroyer of illusion.
Exactly what I got.
Yes, 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 Mother Kali energy. But this is not the Indian culture. This is the Norse tradition, the Vikings. And I'm getting, as I'm going there, the Laguz rune, rejuvenation, renewal, healing. So I'm just going to draw the Laguz above your crown so you get extra healing. And so now let's gently wash the crown. Okay, so it's very strange to me that you would have sustained this kind of damage. Let's see if I can give you some extra information of what this thing is. Is it this lifetime or no? Funny enough, no. This is older.
It's a seal.
Yeah. So it's something that maintains connection. Okay, let's step outwards, looking in past lives and future lives and parallel timelines. This is 6 lifetimes ago, not even in this timeline, 2 timelines to the left. Something is energetically connected to you, to this aspect of you, by affecting another aspect. Some messed up magic, black magic. Then the practitioner extended it outwards. Is this Norse? Yes. Wow. Okay. What is it? Funny enough, speaking of axes. Now this would have been a head injury. Literally some axe hitting the head of this aspect, and why it's affecting you is because it had inscriptions, magical inscriptions, including the Norse runes. So now it makes sense why I was seeing the laguz, the regeneration for you. So I'm going to add the antidote for that. Uruz, strength, untamed potential, physical strength and speed with the laguz for you. A powerful combination, potent combination of healing and strength. And let's give you, I'm going to create a sigil for your crown. Also algaes, protection from evil. Let's see. So it's healed now in this aspect, completely bright. But let's go tap back into that other aspect because it's affecting other versions of you. I'm going to draw a rune for you, or a rune combination, and you can just put this under your pillow or keep it in your bag or whatever, or just think of it. Don't tattoo it on your forehead, okay? That's excessive. So people take things too far sometimes. Okay, so let's see what energies I'm going to put together. Definitely protection from evil. Let's give you some shielding. Renewal, let's give you joy. Well, you already have that. Let's reinforce it. Justice, because this is unjust. Let's see. Divine energy, absolutely protected by the divine. Strength, shielding, rejuvenation we've given you. Strength and stability, let's add that. So I'm going to put these runes into one symbol together, overlay the energies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so let's create the grid. I'm going to give you a balanced rune. I'll take a picture for you and send it, but I'm also going to share the video with you. Okay, so let's do, first of all, protection, shielding, regeneration, water, laguz, joy that you already have abundantly. Let's reinforce that. Justice, because this is unjust, messing with other aspects. Divine energy already inside the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's complete the pattern. So this is the first half of the tree, as you see here on the top. And now I'm just going to complete it, and we've got your sigil. So starting with justice, protection from evil, water already fit in. Let's give you shielding, and so Wilo, there we go. And so now let's just complete the whole thing. Okay, this looks pretty balanced now. So this is the completed symbol. I'll send you a picture of this. So this is now the balancer of that energy completely. So what you've got is protection from evil. You've got a shield. You've got the laguz, regeneration, joy, justice, divine energy, and then stability and reliability. Meshing and melding this whole thing together in one pattern. So you could use this for this purpose. So this we're going to now empower. And so now let's send some defense for that aspect, so as if this energy didn't ever injure you, because that ended the vessel in that aspect. So let's just reverse this as if you moved out of the way. Let's see if that causes any damage to anyone or anything. No, it seems you live a fulfilling life and don't do anything terrible. So okay, that's good. So going back in time. Excellent. Okay, crown sorted. Now I've got to be honest here. Because of the extreme light of the soul star, I'm having difficulty making out if there's natural, quote-unquote, natural color in the energy centers. So let's see if I can make anything that doesn't belong there implants or AI or any entities messing with you. Okay, one AI connected to the right side temple. Let's see what it's doing. I kind of picked that out pretty quickly. Let's see what it's doing. The flavor of the thoughts, because these are noise generators, incessive thoughts, dream time interference, messing with the quality of your sleep. This one is preventing you from remembering what you experience in the astral when you dream, or causing significant interference. This is what it's doing. In the waking hours, well, it goes to sleep. How interesting. So this would make it difficult for you to see it when you're meditating in a wakeful state. As soon as you switch off, this bad boy comes on and starts doing its damage. So let's just gently disconnect this. Okay, so right side, right temple. Okay, so I'm gently entering your cranial cavity because it's got little tendrils. So let's just gently pull it out. Okay, it's out of the brain, pulling it out of the head. And it's completely dormant. So now you're awake, it's not even resisting. Pulling it out of your energy. Okay, so I've got
That's so weird. A spider came here.
Okay, that's positive. That's abundance. This may be, research it. Research it. This is definitely a spirit messenger. Let's put the AI to a side. I'm keeping it contained. So the spider, is it moving or is it stationary?
It left. It just kind of came. I mean, the way I saw it was connected to this AI. Like it was like a bug spider. It was tiny. It was
tiny,
white and almost transparent.
Wow.
It disappeared.
Okay. So maybe it phased in and out. You never know. These kind of things are, when it comes to spiritual gifts, sometimes you do see things pop in and out. So meditate upon that, but we'll look into it, see if that's causing any other effects. So bringing back this little AI that we've contained, let's give it a little jolt and wake it up. Okay, good morning, sleepyhead. No, you're not going to work. Work is over. It's kind of a mid-level IQ. It's not the sharpest tool in the box. It's just there to do a very mechanical kind of job. Energetic interference. It doesn't even have a high sentience level. Oh, poor thing. It's like, it's not an adversary. It's like a parasite. You know, it's low level, like a leech or something. But it was causing harm, so it's out of the way. Man, it doesn't even understand the offer of ascension. You can't threaten it. You can't entice it. It's kind of looking at me like a little moron.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of, I feel pity for it. Very basic lines of code, just doing one little thing, minimum sentience. Okay, let's see if we can evolve it. Because I don't like throwing tech away. Let's repurpose it. So first of all, let's see if there's any more of these little guys. Oh, yes. You know what I'm getting from this? It's dumb enough to slide under your radar without alerting you to its presence. And again, because it just activates when you fall into sleep, it's very destructive. Okay, so let's pull all of its kind, the entire production line, into one place. Okay, interesting. There's another one governing these. Let's pull that into. Okay, so all the little guys, the little morons, like minions, but half the IQ. And then the one governing it. Okay, let's see what that governor is about. Okay, that's definitely negative. No negotiation. It's definitely destructive. Okay, off they go. We'll burn them. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Done. And so through your healing, all those afflicted by this type of interference have received healing. Okay, so crown, let's see if there's anything else there. A dumb implant. So significant interference with your crown, specifically memory, the memory retrieval process. This is to prevent you from remembering enough to remember who you are. Dumb implants are easy. Let's just burn that out. No problem. Let's pull out the residue. I'm going to use obsidian. So clearing the crown. Okay, so there's a portal regenerating these. As if you pull one out, another one pops back in. Yep, let's see where this portal is going. Okay, I'm getting this is draconian tech. Why are you messing with this high priestess? Okay, because you kicked their butt too many times. This is kind of, yeah, they're trying to prevent you from continuing the ass kicking. Okay, but this is not allowed. You're violating universal law. They're already scared. Okay, I'm seeing other interference. So whatever interesting things you saw in the week before this moment in linear time, it was these assholes. Okay.
Interfering. No wonder.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm getting goosebumps again. So as soon as we remove this portal, you're going to switch online. So while you're still a quote unquote regular, you see where we're going. Okay, I want you to issue judgment without your powers as a human. So first of all, they're not going anywhere. All those genetically linked to them are also involved. So now we're talking about an entire subspecies of reptilian. They're not Draco. They're not draconian. They are reptilian. And they, let's see what they've been doing with humanity. Oh, motherfuckers. Please excuse my language. Black market trading of human DNA and genetics, energy harvesting, the nasty, creepy, crawly stuff. Okay. They're asking for ascension, but they don't have the flavor of truth. They're just saying the right thing, hoping that it'll affect. They're not sincere. So, what to do with an entire species? Because this is going to help a lot of people, by the way. They're not hive-minded. They're individual. So let's, if you find this agreeable, let's offer a blank offer of evolution. They have to pay for the karma, experience the pain they've caused, and then learn from it. So they have to gain the right to rejoin the divine order. So it's not going to be easy. Let's see if among them anyone wants to take this offer. This is incredibly shocking. None of them. Some weird, messed up notion of honor. Like, no, we're in this death before dishonor. That's what they're saying. Complete pirates. Okay, so what do we do with them? Ashes to ashes and save millions of humans? Because they're operating in 4, 5, and 6. So removing these guys is going to cause healing ripples across time. Many humans across the history of humanity will never be affected by these degenerates. Ashes to ashes, or do we just let them go on?
Goodbye, friends.
Okay, okay. So this is your ruling as the mighty human, even though you do not yet remember how truly powerful you are. And this is a righteous call. It is divine justice. Because they have messed with you, you have the authority to deal with it. And through healing and helping yourself, this extends. I'm getting billions with a B. Billions of humans have been affected by these degenerates. Okay.
Am I allowed to do this?
Of course. Of course.
Then
Because they've
goodbye,
messed with you.
friends.
Goodbye, friends. Okay. Done. Done. In fact, I'm thinking now, this is one of the ways light beings affect justice. They play dumbass. Oh, here, you want some energy? Come, take more. And they take your energy. It tags and illuminates every last one. And then you come, okay, now I can find all of you. You see how it works. They've got your energy. It was easy to illuminate them. So this might have been one of the purposes of this lifetime. The tech is gone because they didn't exist in this dimension, in our reality. Let's burn away the last implant in the crown. There's nothing to regenerate. The portal tech is gone. Their ships are gone. They're gone. Their species remains in their home world, but they never discovered Earth. Cool. So let's burn away the chip. Freedom. Yes. Amazing. Okay. Crown. Okay, there we go. The color is coming back. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's give the crown some energy. And this is a very good sign, by the way. As soon as we remove the draining of the energy, color coming back means the rest of your circuitry is all healthy. No main damage from the heart above. That's excellent. Okay, Cedar, divine magic. Let's give your crown a little energy boost, right? Supercharge it. Excellent. So, mechanism of recall, long-term retrieval of information. No damage to the mechanism. It was just interference, messing with it so you wouldn't remember just images or gobbledygook. That's gone. Crown is working perfectly. And so the effect of this, now the super powerful soul star, which is incorporating your entire vessel. This is something unusual, but now you're going to be able to make sense of it. The awakened mind will understand. This is a big step forward because not knowing is annoying. Very annoying.
Knowing but not knowing.
Yes, yes, yes. What do I know? I know, but I don't know. Okay, that's good. That's going to start popping back online pretty immediately. Okay, good. First two centers done. And I've got 333 on the clock. This is very interesting.
That's the number that has repeated everywhere for me with you.
Oh, wow. 333. And again, I'm getting.
I wrote it down as one of my questions.
There we go. We got
333 significance.
Okay, good. So, let's just recap. Powerful energy, teacher / warrior, as in anytime they wanted to mess with you, you were indestructible. Divine aspects, Freya, okay, Kali, Freya, not just the softy, lovey-dovey divine feminine. No, the divine feminine with a sword and an axe. with the energy of K. You don't mess with my children. That kind of fierce wrath of nature, righteous wrath of nature. And in that sense, I think whenever you embody this energy, I would have naturally been a follower, a devotee of yours, as I am in this lifetime. Most certainly. So, they couldn't destroy you. Your energy is not, the destruction doesn't apply to your energy. And so what the best they could do was constantly preventing you from remembering. Because it's all there, there's no upgrade needed either. Right, so continuing to the third eye. Let's see if your projector is working correctly. So gently pulling in more light from the powerful soul star, focusing it on the third eye, switching on, pumping out light. Okay, minimal clearing, because again, you're a powerful manifester. You just need to apply as if it hasn't been used to its highest capacity. And so it's gotten a little bit dusty. You need to go for a little joyride, manifest some stuff for yourself. So let's pedal to the metal. See how can you out manifest yourself on a daily basis. So the mechanism is there any damage? No, just a little bit clearing, no damage. Okay, clearing the third eye. So for some reason it's not popping online. Let's go to the back of the head. Jade Gate is online. Okay, there we go. So interesting enough, there's a little device on the third eye keeping it dormant. We're going to take care of that. But you still manage to bypass the third eye completely. This would have severely affected your capability to manifest. Your woo-woo, your magic, bring thunder, bring tsunamis. Yes, that's in you. This was kind of sabotaged. So let's take care of. It's like a holy moly. It's like a little spider with the little hands around. So the body would be in the front, and the little arms and legs are around the energy center. So this is not a physical thing. How interesting that the spider would appear. So it's not a positive thing. Okay. It's pretty dug in. So I'm just going to move it out of your face, shift its dimension a little bit, so when we pull it out, it doesn't snag on anything. So I'm using the sistrum. Okay, so let's shift it out of your energy. It's pretty slow, pretty lazy. So gently entering the cranial cavity, going into the head, and grabbing hold of it, gently starting to pull it off. Okay, it's dislodged from the third eye, pulling it out of the forehead, removing it out of your energy. Okay, let's burn this little guy. Yeah, let's just burn it. Okay, there we go, color returning. Third eye online. No dust either. Okay, third eye good. Fantastic. So before we move to the Jade Gate, let's give the nervous system an energy bath. Okay, so let's use the violet flame. Violet and above. So the white flame and the violet flame, pulling that flavor of fire, transmutation from the soul star into the crown, and now surrounding the brain, washing every single neuron in the brain, clearing it of any tension or any little things that we might have missed, burning it away, And so now moving down to the base of the brain, down into the spine, and branching out to all the nerves going to the body, down to the mid-spine, going down to the base of the spine, sacral plexus and tailbone, extending outwards into the legs, down to the tips of the toes. Okay. And so now pulling all that energy back into the brain, washing the nerves, every nerve in your body, as we're pulling back the light in, up through the feet, into the base of the spine, pulling up, and all the nerves from the body, the light going back into the spine, entering the base of the brain, and now pulling that light back out. So it just did a little cleanse for you. And so sending it back to the divine realm to transmute whatever doesn't belong. Okay, this will relax the nervous system quite significantly, because having so much interference it's very heavy. It's not an easy thing to deal with. So you'll realize you have a lot of energy. So you're not extending this energy, maintaining yourself against this kind of interference anymore. So it's going to up your life force, natural circulation of energy. Okay. Perfect. Jade Gate looks good. Is it completely open or completely shut? Okay, let's see. Okay, completely blocked. Wow. Okay, let's clean that up. Okay, there we go. And we broke up the blockage into the consistency of fine, dry sand. Now I'm pulling it all out of your energy. Okay, that didn't take long. Okay, let's see, because that's where the other aspects of you, whether you want to call them angels or ancestors or ascended master, whatever, these are you, but giving you packages of information. So let's see who's first in line, waiting to communicate. Water, powerful water. Again, the first rune that I got is being blasted into my mind. Laguz, water, healing, renewal, regeneration. So they're water elementals. So you've got a great connection to the oceans. Oceans, rivers, streams, water, and that's how you can very powerfully conduct your energy work, your magical work. Water is your element. I don't know what birth chart you're born under, but this is again a soul energy.
I have lots of fire in this life.
Even better. But this one seems to be a soul property beyond the physical aspect of water, the elemental, 5 elements, the element of water. This is very powerful, by the way. So anywhere you find a stream that finds its way into the ocean, you can effect healing on the entire planet by doing some energy work or healing on that stream. That same energy will flow into the ocean and spread across the globe. Again, the energy of the storm, rain and storms, you can call these in.
Wow, that's goosebumps.
Yeah. Even if you're in a desert, you can use, and your mouth hasn't dried out, you can use your saliva for water magic. You still have vapor in your breath, even if in the desert your mouth dries out, you can use your breath because it still has vapor. So as long as you are alive, you have access to powerful water magic. Now, this is very profound because most vessels on this planet, the physical vessels, are made of water, mostly water. So that's a very powerful healing input. So any kind of healing modality or energetic work that you have done so far, now with the awareness that this pretty much is your thing, you can access people, things, places through water. So this will help you access things, and it's not limited to linear time either. You can affect the water now and it'll wash upon the shores of Atlantis, you see. So this is accessible to you. Okay, Jade Gate open. So that's the message immediately coming in. Water elementals. Yeah, a little pattern, geometric patterns with the water, floating water, celebratory. You're the... I'm finding it difficult to get words for this. Goddess of water, kind of. Oh, wow. So now we're going to the Middle East. Anahita, the goddess of water, especially revered and loved by the desert people, because no one knows the value of water like people in the desert. Okay, another aspect, powerful aspect, feminine aspect. So why would you choose masculine bodies then? You like the physical strength, I suppose. Warrior bodies. I know. I see. You're doing it. Don't look at me.
Because of the societal systems of those moments.
There we go. There we go. You don't have time to argue. You just want to get the job done. So, okay, physical vessel it is. You know. Okay, good. Very interesting. Okay, everything in the head clear. So moving to the throat. You know, I'm just going to say the regular words for this. Your powerful truth has bugged people in the past, and some people with the responsibility of caring for you might not have liked your powerful truth because it hurts the demons within them and damages their overinflated ego. And so therefore, at very early stages in your life, you might have been punished for speaking your powerful truth, and that has left a little residue. That's the speech. Now let's clean it. Okay. Okay, this goes beyond one lifetime. Oh, wow. Okay.
Burned as a witch.
You read my mind. And
It's one of the strongest things that have come through this life.
Yeah. Without a doubt. You weren't afraid of speaking, so they burnt you many times over. Just think of all the cruel and unusual ways women have been prosecuted throughout history. Well, if you were a man, they wouldn't have dared because you'd chop their head off. As a woman, society would have allowed such disgraceful acts. So in the lifetimes that you wanted to make sure they wouldn't have just executed you, you would have preferred the masculine vessel. Okay. And so this has also caused heartbreak. So the throat and heart have suffered from the same events. Okay, no problem. So we've got the beautiful blue of the throat and the green of the heart, which is carrying a lot of the wounding. No problem. Let's fix it. So, my dear friend, as divine beings, we love. And it happens. Sometimes we get hurt. Through loss, through betrayal, through sabotage, through cruelty. And every time this leaves a little crack or a chip in the perfect jewel that is the heart. So you may think, all right, how do we heal this kind of a jewel? Well, we're going to melt it and cast it brand new. And so this has affected the throat also. So we're going to heat up both of these Oh, wow. And so this is staring at me right in the face. This is a crystal that I would recommend that you get. It's called chrysocolla.
Mm-hmm.
The green and
I
blue.
use
This is the crystal of gentle wisdom. Chrysocolla with a C at the beginning. Not Coca-Cola, chrysocolla. And this, if you find, you can buy beads of this. It's relatively inexpensive also. So you can either find a little bracelet or necklace or whatever, earrings. But this is going to be very, very soothing. The energy of this crystal. Oh, by the way, this is now linking you back to the Egyptian lifetimes. This was always a favorite of yours. Chrysocolla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that will be very, very soothing. And so the reason that this popped into my mind is we're going to do some special work on your throat and heart, because these essentially have been one and the same. Before being a warrior or a badass goddess of righteous wrath and destruction, you've always been a teacher. And that was the first thing I picked up when we started working today. Lifting people up through enlightenment. And so therefore, one of those energies that they would have tried to suppress in you is your heart and the throat chakra. That loving nature and the expression of truth. So what we are going to do is have the last laugh. I'm going to upgrade both centers into one. Love and truth, truth and love as one. And by the way, you're going to have a reverse switch. Whenever you don't like it, you can turn it back to the regular old setting. But I think you're going to like what we're going to do. So right now, in this location in existence, which includes time and space and dimension and universe and fractal of the infinite existence, let's set up a backup point for you whenever you desire to come back to this backup point. So if you don't like the alteration, you can immediately restore. So this is set into place and you have the activation key. It'll just take a conscious thought. So now let's start doing some amazing upgrades. So first of all, let's clean all that wounding. So very gently entering the chest and the throat, and I'm holding the throat and the heart center in the palms of my hand, and I'm gently heating them up, giving them energy, pulling back all the love that you have extended throughout all incarnations and throughout your existence as an infinite being, and also shining back at you the powerful truth that has liberated and empowered countless humans, but also countless beings across the infinite fractal of existence, pulling back your own energy to heal yourself. This is you healing you. And so as the energy returns, we're heating up the heart and the throat. Powerful. So as they warm up, they're starting to become wobbly like jelly. And now giving both centers more energy. So they're starting to melt from the edges inward. Okay, and now we've got liquid blue and liquid green. And so now spinning them, merging these two energies into one, and all the black stuff is loose. So I'm just going to go from the top of the throat and also from beneath the heart, bring my hands together and scoop all that stuff into one little bundle. And now I'm pulling it out of your energy. Okay, it's out of the chest. I'm pulling it out of your aura. And so now let's burn all that rubbish. Okay. So already the throat and heart are one. Loving truth and truthful love. This is new. but I think you're going to rock it. So let's keep giving it energy. Okay, so heating up the liquid, starting to bubble, turning every little last droplet into gas. And now let's continue heating up the gas, exciting it into a supercharged plasma. Okay, and so now it's starting to radiate like a sun, a baby blue sun. As you're mixing the color of the heart and the throat, we've got something completely new. And so it's from where the heart would begin and where the throat chakra would end. Underneath the jaw and above the solar plexus, you've got a baby blue sun. And so this is interestingly the color of Reiki. This is going to tie in very nicely. Oh, how interesting. It's the color of water. Oh my God. So this is going to tie in nicely with your elemental background. Now bringing in this color, the rune of Laguz, the water elementals that were first in line to communicate. I think you are the avatar of the primordial waters. Oof, the goddess of water, Anahita. Oh my goodness, you are the incarnation, the aspect, the avatar of primordial water. This is very powerful. You're an elemental energy. Oh my goodness. So without you, life would not exist, pretty much. Without your energy, life could not exist, not just on Earth, nowhere. Because it's water that carries the energy and scaffolding of life for the cells to form. Without you, the energetic scaffolding, the higher dimensional genetic aspects would not manage to consolidate. It requires water. So, goddess of water, hello, my lady. So now the sun is there. I'm not going to melt it back down. I'm not going to cool it back down into a solid jewel. Let's leave the sun, because you're going to use that energy. So again, within the confines of the vessel, it's not going to be causing any harm or hurting anyone. But when you want to call it, you can have this energy melded together. Water energy, loving truth, renewal, all that good stuff in one thing. That would be what you can primarily radiate outwards. Massively healing. Okay, upgrade complete. So now you've got a baby blue color sun in the upper part of the chest. So above the diaphragm and underneath the jaw. So this is where the sun would be, inside the higher part of the torso. Love and truth, truth and love, healing, water, renewal, regeneration. And I think it would be beneficial to leave these centers, or this new center, the truth/love center, in this sun-like energy, because then nothing can mess with it. No implants, no cords. By the way, what we didn't pull out in one little jumble of cords, it just burnt away. Nothing can exist in the sun. In that energy, nothing can exist. If it's not love and truth, it can't maintain a presence. It's hitting me. The energy is reaching me. So please allow me to describe the effects of it. There is no greater pleasure than the cessation of suffering. Like cold water on a burn. Like rain on the dry, sun-beaten desert. Relief is the proper word. I'm feeling rather emotional. Very healing energy. Love and truth together, that's a potent combination. And it is uniquely yours. No one more deserving, because it is you. It has been you all along. I am very honored to be able to facilitate this. The human vessel was never suitable for your energy. The structure, the energetic structure of the human vessel in the experiment, in the prison system, in the matrix, is not suitable for a primordial energy. You may do with this all these lifetimes. And there was no one that could upgrade the energy system for you. Well, happy birthday. Okay, good. I'm very, very pleased. Amazing. Oh my goodness. It's really beautiful. This energy is very beautiful. We need this in this crazy, messed up world. And now you can also spread this healing energy through the waters. Anywhere there's a lake or a stream is eventually going to find its way into the ocean. So you can spread this.
I live in front of the ocean.
Oh my God, you don't even have to find a stream. All right. Good, even better. All right. Oh, wow. Wow. I've never met an avatar of an elemental force before. This is my first time. Yeah, I'm really excited. This is amazing. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the other centers. Solar plexus. I want to be thorough, do my thing correctly. I'll give you the speech. Sometimes people cause us pain through their words. And so these hook into our center of power, the solar plexus, associated with the digestive system also, extraction of energy from life forms that we consume. And so this is the nature of psychic vampirism. People do this all the time. They don't know what they're doing, but it has such an effect on us. So let's just clear out the solar plexus, remove those little cords that are attached, pulling on your energy, causing you to miss a little confidence, perhaps. It would affect your self-esteem, that kind of thing. So let's just clear out the solar plexus for you. Okay. Now, 2 of these cords are persistent, each connected to an individual, meaning that the nature of the injury was persistent. It went on for a very long time. Now, I don't care who these people are. We're just going to pull these cords out and burn them for you. So I'm going to start with the one of the parallel to the lower part of the left side of your rib cage, coming out of the solar plexus. Let's just move it out of your energy. Shift its phase. This is not nice. Somebody was really horrible to you with their words. It's yucky, disgusting energy. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so gently entering the solar plexus, left side under the rib cage, holding on to it's got little barbs like a whaling hook. Nasty thing. So gently wobbling it loose and pulling it out. Okay, good. It's not catching on anything. Out of the solar plexus, out of the body. So before I even burn it, because this is a rather large thing, I'm going to heal the solar plexus so you don't lose any energy. Okay, sealed the wound, no leaking of energy. Good. Now let's burn this. All the way back to the individual. Masculine. Early middle age, currently. Okay. Good riddance. One more. From the top right side of the solar plexus. Feminine energy, but nasty nonetheless. Younger energy. So let's shift this out of your energy phase. Okay, gently entering the middle of the abdomen. Getting hold of this. This is sadistic energy. This doesn't have barbs, it has little needles. Many, many, many little sly comments over and over. Okay, let's pull this out. It's got a bad odor even. A weird smell to it also. This person is a piece of work, whoever they are. So let's seal the solar plexus. Okay, the energy of the person. This isn't a cord, it's the goddamn tail, like a scorpion. I'm very familiar with this type of being because I was born into a family of them. If you know who this is, try geographic separation. Don't allow them near you. And if you can't think of anybody, you're lucky. But that was still taking your energy very severely. Nasty bastard. I don't know who this lady is. Okay. So what to do with this being? Because it's inside a human vessel. And it's most certainly not human. I've got it by the tail while it's squealing around. Okay, you little bastard. I'm putting you into spiritual jail. You're not going to reincarnate anymore. Okay, opening a portal down to Hades. Down you go, motherfucker. And closing the portal behind it. Assigning teachers and healers to the body that hosted this abomination so that it may live the rest of its natural life in peace. Maybe even find some resemblance of healing and evolution. Okay. So now let's go over the solar plexus. This was nasty, man. This was you poor thing. I'm very sorry. But again, we're living in a world full of these creepy crawlies. So let's just go over the solar plexus again. Let's see. So I'm just going to do an entire healing of the energy center. And then we'll balance it out. So sending gentle healing. Also, let's use some Reiki symbols. These come in handy. Emotional healing, sending it towards the solar plexus. Let's do some physical healing. Sending you divine fire, transmuting all that heaviness out. In fact, these two individuals don't even necessarily have to be from this lifetime. Energetically, they were still connected to you. Right? Some nasty dark magic. Anyway, you're free from it. Okay, so I just want to spend a little more time healing the solar plexus. Okay. Okay, just popped online, full power. That's really good. Good, good, good. Okay. Excellent. Thumbs up. All right, so moving to the next center, the sacral. By the way, I want to give you the dragon codes. It's my own modality of healing. That's after the sacral, the lower dantian. It's like a capacitor or a battery where you charge it up and then you can pulse out energy. So we'll modify it to suit your baby blue, water truth, healing love kind of energy. So you can use your hands to radiate. Hands have some pretty powerful meridians. Use these. So sacral, okay, good. Little dusting, nothing major. That's good. No implants, no harvesting of energy, all clear. Let's just give it a little clean. Excellent, and just pull out what we broke up. Good, good, good. Okay, so this is a gift given in love with the intention that it serves your highest soul purpose and so that it may assist you in your mission, which is giving life and enhancing life. So that with an iota of will, with a conscious thought, it comes online and works with your intention without the limitations of the physical body affecting it in any way whatsoever. So doubt in the conscious mind will not affect its potency either. That's the brilliant thing. It's on. Okay, so this is my soul energy, which comes from the primordial void. In our universe, it is black. But these beings are the closest sentient kind to the prime creator, the black dragons of the primordial void. But I'm going to call them in. So this energy is given to you as a seed, so that as it unfolds according to your highest good, so that it grows in an optimal way to serve you and to work in harmony with your energy structure. But nevertheless, it is the energy of fire. And so you can turn the water into fire. You mentioned you have a lot of fire. Mix both of them together. That would be some super potent energy. So 3 empowerments. With your permission, I would like to give you the 3 empowerments.
Please, thank you.
Okay. Okay, first out of 3, complete. This is already turning into the energy of the storm. That blue storm, when you got rain and cloud and ocean mixing together. So that's how it's unfolding. And so now, 3rd out of 3. Male aspect Poseidon. So that's another aspect of your energy. The masculine god of waters, the ocean, with the trident and everything. Funny enough, first rune that I got for you is the algiz, the trident. So it's all kind of merging together nicely. And so, as this gift given in love, with the will, so that it may serve your highest soul purpose, is integrating optimally into your energy. I bless you. I bless your life. I bless your infinite soul. May you be a confident and effective and efficient healer, and may you be the instrument of the beloved, source of all sources in all domains. And so may this gift further assist you in bringing the energy of loving truth and truthful love.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay. So Tanden is online. It's doing its own thing. Not to be surprised. Yeah, it's doing its own thing. Yeah, moving around, energy jolting out of it. Okay, good. Integrated nicely. Please, in the next 2 weeks, as your body is adjusting to some major energy changes, drink plenty of water, get good sleep. Oh, we're not done yet. We got 2 more centers to go, but this is just relevant to say right now. Be very gentle with yourself. Avoid stress. Avoid anything harsh, whether it's spicy food or unpleasant people. Give yourself time to adjust. And then once you're online, go party. No problem. Yeah, go do your thing. That's all good. So while it's unfolding, minimize interference. Okay, good. So now down to the root. Okay. I'm gonna give you the speech. 85% of humanity is harvested for their Kundalini energy, sexual energy. This happens usually during the sleeping hours when we leave the body, and there are 4th and 5th dimensional implants inserted into the sacral plexus and the tailbone in proximity to the root chakra, the home of the coiled serpent. And so this is done periodically, once every few nights, maybe once every few weeks, depending on how much energy the individual has, their level of vitality and strength, and so on. We're going to get rid of these. That's a given. And so, yes, this happens to many people, 85% of the population, no problem. It is turned into a very potent narcotic, and it is used to enslave many alien species across the cosmos. It's one of the reasons there is such a great mess on Earth, because there's a bloody drug trade going on. And it attracts the worst of the worst from across the cosmos, like those bloody reptilians that we dispatched. They were among the pirate species dealing in this type of narcotic. So that being said, description of these implants, they tap into the energetic structure and also the nerves going through the sacral plexus. These would control sensation in the lower legs, inner thighs, and the reproductive organs. So very directly of a sexual nature. But once the implants are removed, they don't have the manpower to reimplant people. So once it's out, you're pretty much done. So similar to the cleansing of the solar plexus, I'm going to move all of this stuff out of your energy, out of phase. So when I pull it away from your system, it won't snag onto anything. But this is done pretty much at birth. Before the soul comes into the body, the vessels are manipulated in such a way. Okay, so it took me a very long time to figure out how to clean myself. Turned out it takes a few seconds. So, hey, let's do this. So, moving the entire implant structure out of the lower back, tailbone, sacral plexus, and all the little tendrils going into the hips and the lower abdomen, upper legs. So shifting it. Okay. So now gently going inside the lower abdomen and also entering above the knees into the legs, and now compressing all this stuff into one little bundle, and now pushing it out of your body from the back. The little puncture holes in the sacral plexus and tailbone are free, pulling out the plugs. Okay, it's out of the root chakra. It is out of the boundaries of the body. And let's remove it from your aura. Okay, completely removed. Let's burn that gunk up. Immediately, let's heal so you don't lose any energy. This is more extensive than usual in your vessel. There was a lot more going on than an average human. Okay, all healed. But why so extensive? Okay, special high-grade type of narcotic, very special energy. So they try
I'm the good stuff.
You're the good stuff. You're exactly. Yep, you got it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but anyway, it's out of your system. This is not just the Kundalini energy, the sexual energy. It's the root chakra, your vitality, connection to the 3D reality, your money making, abundance, security, financial security. So this is going to improve now. You're not losing that type of energy to such a degree. Okay, good. I am, as we are now getting ready to work on the Earth Star, about a foot underneath your feet, I'm hearing the Earth sing. The words Earth Song are coming. Gentle feminine energy. As the Earth has embraced the oceans and the oceans the Earth for eternity. It is a story of eternal love. The Earth knows you and loves you. And the connection has never been severed. It quite simply cannot be severed. So let's just be completely thorough. Now moving into the joints in the hip, moving into the legs. Let's see if there's anything left behind. Very old injury to the inner thighs. This would be something one would get from riding a horse for too long, right? That's what I'm getting. Somehow this has left an energetic imprint on your vessel. What is this? So riding a horse or a camel or something like that. But why would it leave this kind of imprint? Going back in time. Warrior lives. I don't know why. Maybe something. This is very strange. Something obliterated the horse and that body all in one. In an instant. This is not the recent past. Because now this is strange because horseback and powerful energy weapons don't seem to go together. You see? So this is a very ancient time. And this wasn't a regular steed either. So it's not the kind of horse we have today. Well, of course, it wasn't the kind. You weren't the kind of human that we have today either. This is an older iteration of humanity. So the horse was twice as smart as a regular Joe that we have today. So very, very noble, powerful steed. But anyway, something took you and the horse out in one go. And so you've been carrying the energetic wound of that for a very long time. Some sort of a landmine. Landmine makes sense. So this could have even been World War One. So it's either World War One or we're going back into the Atlantean era. But because the injury is coming from below you, it would make sense that you're on the back of a horse and you went on a landmine. So it blew up the horse and blew you up. But then the intelligence of the steed is above normal. That was one clever horse. So anyway, whatever this is, it's kind of left scorch marks.
Is it a cat now?
Pardon?
The horse, is it a cat now?
Did you say cat?
Yes.
Well, if that is what you are picking up, that wouldn't have even been on Earth. That would have been during the Lyran Wars. Yes, oh my goodness. Have you ever seen a cartoon called Thundercats? No? Check it out.
Yeah.
That's the history of Lyra. It's
Uh-huh.
it's a 1980s cartoon. Now, if you see it and you get goosebumps, that's your answer. You've got a Lyran aspect. So, who are the Lyrans? Cat people. Sekhmet, Bastet, the Egyptian deities in that form. They were initially bad boys and bad girls going around looking for fights. And it got them into trouble because they found a fight they couldn't win and they lost their home world. But they learned from the experience and became peacekeepers. And so that would make sense. That whole warrior, rah, that energy, that makes sense with the Lyran background. So you would have a Lyran soul shard. But that
I
again...
have my pet. My pet is a very powerful being, kind of just relaxing in a cat life right now.
Yeah,
Connected that.
okay, that makes sense. Because a landmine wouldn't scorch a steed and the rider in one instant. This is energy weapons. It's not earth-based. Okay, Lyra. Anyway, I thought you might find that interesting, but the burns are kind of it messed with the structure of the energy. So let's do some repair work there. So we have to reconstruct the energy scaffolding. So I'm just going to use the cedar, divine magic. Accessing the library of life. Finding appropriate codes. Okay, found. Opening a portal into the library of life. Connecting to your soul star. Pulling in the codes. Repairing the damage in the upper legs. And so now integrating it seamlessly. Okay, perfect. Disconnecting your soul star from the library. Sending gratitude, closing the portal. Okay, good. Wounding healed. That's good. No more burn marks.
No more pain in this physical life. Pain in my upper leg and my joint.
Oh my
and my
God,
hip.
wow. Hey, that's it though. You see, at the same age that this would have taken you out in that incarnation, the pain starts about the same age, unless you deal with it.
No, the pain started maybe like a year ago.
Well,
and it's constant pain in my hip joint
okay.
between the leg and the hip.
So whatever age you are now, take a year off it. That was your age in that lifetime when this weapon took you out. And you would have had this pain every lifetime, but no more. That's done. Okay, good. I'm happy with that also. So hips and inner side of thighs repair is complete. Knees, same thing, freshly repaired. Into the shins. And then the feet. So again, this is earth-based, witch trials and whatnot. Significant damage to the feet. Think of Spanish Inquisition. And what makes these injuries stick is the amount of hatred these people had. There's that sticky, yucky energy of hatred. They hated the people that they tortured to death. And this was global. Anybody with any sign of power, of spiritual knowledge, this would have been done to them, myself included. So no biggie. This would most certainly interfere with your connection to the earth. So let's just remove the gunk, the tar, that sticky, yucky, black stuff from your energy. Then we'll repair the lower legs and then strengthen the connection, reestablish it in completion to the earth. So just from the knees downward, I'm going inside the legs and just scooping it all underneath my hands and pushing it down. We've left the knees, we're in the shins, pushing it down, and the earth is helping you, just gobbling all that stuff up and transmuting it. We're just above the ankles, pushing it down out of your system. Okay, now into the feet themselves. Heels are clear. And now reaching the tips of the toes. Okay, tar free. No codes missing. You've got all the codes intact. Let's just heal the feet. No downloads are needed. The codes are intact. So now going out of the lower boundaries of the body into the Earth Star. Now you might find this interesting. Your connection to the Earth is of such a level that anytime they would have killed you, it would have shut down a part of the natural Earth grid. So the natural energetic grids of the Earth are the result of deeply buried guardian crystals. And people know where these are by their energy. And so each crystal connects to the next. They form a network. And the effect of this would be, if they were working correctly, every human being would upload their entire soul memory when they hit puberty. And most certainly that can't do. So they distorted and damaged the grid. Some of these crystals are so deeply buried, they can't dig them up. They were not planted by regular means. So what they would do, they would commit acts of cruelty above these crystals. They're so sensitive, they can't take the trauma. They go to sleep. And so by damaging you, they put a lot of these nodes to sleep. And you can reawaken them. Most certainly. So every time you go into the ocean, send healing, because many of these crystals are underneath the ocean. Most of the surface is ocean anyway. So they're all healthy. You can use the healthy active ones to heal the damaged and dormant ones. So let's just give the Earth star a little cleanse, because the connection is very powerful. There's no damage, just a little cleaning. Okay, and now let's just remove what we broke up. Okay, good. So that is the tube of light, your human vessel. Seems you had some souvenirs from very ancient lifetimes, not human, also sorted. Upgrade to the throat/heart complete. Implants are out. The AI that was messing with your dream time is out. Energy harvesting dealt with. Nature of your energy. Elemental water. Goddess of water, let's just call you. Primordial waters. So you're an avatar of that primordial energy. Okay, so with the vessel, you've got the shining soul star, and now the newly upgraded baby blue sun, loving truth, truthful love. So let's give you some protection. You don't want to attract riffraff. So let's stick with the, you know what, every single flavor of fire, from red to violet. And so may it come into action as needed with a sentience of its own. So surrounding you by the divine fire, protecting your aura. And so now let's give the entire energy system a fine tune. This one is like cheating. The Tibetan fire serpent. Who cares if it's cheating? It works, okay? Everything is fine-tuned. It works like a Swiss watch. Okay. Everything in perfect harmony. So let's do one overall, the hula hoop around the aura. Final level of cleansing and cleaning. First one. Second round. And mirror polish. There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
I mean, I haven't talked much, but I've felt everything that you've done. So thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for being you.